wants us to live. My father wants me to have what to eat. But that's such a side thing. I should be so excited with Torah and Yiddishkeit. Yes, of course I take life because the Eibush, the Chatata, he wants us to have. It sounds like such a madrege. Who's he talking to? This is what we're meant to be asking for. It's a tfiyah on us. When we ask for Chaim, we should ask it just because the Rebbe Shalom wants to give us Chaim. I mean, we're not interested in anything except for Torah and mitzvahs. But we were zeiche to really see such an existence. We were zeiche to see Bochrim, David Ozan Gesund, who took his Bochrim, and many of them were interested in all sorts of Chaim and Chaim of Olam Hazeh, and became so connected to Limud HaTorah. I can't say for 24 hours a day, but there were hours you could see them. I'm not interested. Don't bother me with Chaim. Just don't bother me with Olam Hazeh. I want to talk about Torah. I want to share. I want to go over again. And you saw Mamish Bochrim on fire like this. And you know what the explanation is? The Altaf in Kellam once explained Olam Hazeh. He said, I was sitting in a dark room. All the windows were closed. And I had a candle. I was learning by the candle. So the candle was very important to me. When they opened up the windows and all the light came in, the candle became a burden. It says, Olam Hazeh is exciting, but until the real light comes in, it becomes mamish a burden. And it can't, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I have true light. I have emes. You know, we all gathered here today, Rabbi Yisai. The Roshei Chabura, the Bnei Chabura, and there are others who are listening in other places, and we think that this is an asifa to be mechazik limud haTorah, but that's not what it's about. This is an asifa to be mechazik life, mamish, to give chayim to people, to give chayim to people. Rabbi Yerucham once saw the King of England. I don't know where it was, and he saw all the opulence and the whole Ginunei Malchus, and he said, I have Rachmanis on the King of England. Yerucham said there's two types of Hana in this world. There's Hana of Kedusha and Hana of Tumah. There's nothing else. And the difference is, Hana of Kedusha is a Hana be'etzem. It's an essence of true Hana. Hana of Tumah is all dimyonis. It's all dimyon. It's just there to dispel the atzvus of the world, so you need to have a diversion to push you over till the next thing you don't know what to do. He said, a guy has in his house filled gold and silver. It's gold and silver. If he thinks about it, does it make any difference if the gold and silver is in Africa or if it's in his house? What's the difference there? It's a dimyon, just a dimyon. It says, what does the King of England have? Does he have anything that's be'etzem? Anything that's be'etzem. Hanov Kedusha is etzem. It's real life. It's real life. You, the Roshei Chabura and the Bnei Chabura, you're ambassadors of life. Mamish, to deliver Chaim, because today, you mamish need Chiyas HaMesim. There's such a shefa of dimyon, of Hana that's kuloi dimyon, and eventually it all explodes on people's faces. It explodes, all the Redifa of Olam Hazeh explodes on the face, and Nebuch, and you see it in the generations. And people, there's a shefa of Nebuch, people are wallowing in Misa. They're desperate for Chaim. Imagine having the ability, you have a special koyach, you're able to walk into a Beis HaKvaros and touch any matzev and bring that person back to life. Imagine, what would you do? Where would you go? That is the koyach. That is the koyach that we can have by bringing people to real limud haTorah. Avad the Torah is Chaim. Chaya l'nota b'seicheinu. But it's an eitz Chaim hi l'machazikim bo. You have to be machzik in it. It's not enough to touch it. It's not enough to kiss the Sefer Torah. It's not enough to talk about the Sefer Torah. You have to have a kinyan in it. You have to be machzik bo. When it's machzik bo, then the person is being nurtured by the Eitz Chaim. It's an Eitz Chaim. This project, this Kinyan Torah. Kinyan Torah is a Kinyan Chazaka. A Yid who knows he has a Shleimus, has a Kinyan, a Masechta, is filled with life. He's filled with light. He could be a Zochreinu L'chaim type of Yid. And this is possible. This is really possible. And we've seen it. And perhaps this is why Be'ezus Hashem you're going to have Siyata D'Shmaya. They tell the story, I forgot about it, I think it was B'Shulei, one of the Gedolim who received a very difficult Shaila. And he had to work for 3 or 4 days to come with a tshuva. And one of his Talmidim walked in the room and he saw the Shaila on the table, he lifted up and he said the answer. I said, how could it be? He says, the Rebbe had to work so many days. He said, yeah. He says, the Rebbe said, once I put in the Yigiyah, I put in the Haravanya, it's ready in the world, anybody else can come and take it. Not to this, Rabbi say. But all the Balabatim and all these groups are going to do is built on the Haravanya of all of these Bachrim. These Bachrim, who had a very difficult time, as you heard before. Bachrim had all sorts of nisyonis and all sorts of difficulties in learning. They were moise nefesh b'yigiyah to be koine these mesechtas with the hadracha of the Rebbe Muhammad, and that Messias of that yigiyah is going to be by all of Klal Yisrael. That is not going leibud. That is going to benefit all of the balabatim who are going to join this program. We are going to be yoinik in the schus of these heilige Bachrim who did. It's really incomprehensible what they've accomplished and how they did it and how we've discovered the formula. Mamash of David revealed the secret. It's Megala Soid. Something that works, and we're seeing it over and over again. And that is the purpose of this gathering. to be mefarsim the Soid. The Soid of Chazorah, the Soid of Kinyan, the Simchas Achayim. Did you hear Reb David how many times in his drasha that was fired and say the word sing the Gemara? That means Torah is a simcha. It's a hano be'etzem. It's not the miyonis. It's true. It's Allah belibam loy mashira. We said a person becomes filled with Torah. It's portion. Allah beliba, his heart is misparet. He has to sing more hafti soirasecha kol hayom yisichasi. He doesn't need the band to accompany him to get him to sing it. It comes out of him. It comes out of him. So the Eibishter will help him. That there should be a tremendous siyata d'shmaya. And there will be. Because we're here for the Rebbeinu Shalom. We're here to be marbe kvod shamayim. We're here to bring life, to bring chayim. To bring Chaim to a Melech was a Schofetz B'Chaim. He wants Yiddish Kinder to live, to have a Simchas HaChaim, to have a meaning, to have a Tachlis. That Yiddish Kinder, like we heard before, should be able to look up to their fathers, and their fathers should be proud. They should be Talmidei Chachomim. They should be Gemara Yidin. What happened to Gemara Yidin? There used to be Balabatim Shas Yidin. It's not legends. This is true. What happened today? Have we lost it forever? Should I finish? That's what we're here together. That's what we gathered together. The Eibush to help him. There should be Shchina Shiruya B'Masi Yodechem. There should be tremendous Siyata D'Shmaya. We have the spark, we have the fire, and we have the people. We have the people who are filled with emes and filled with Ahavas HaTorah. Filled with Eish. And Be'ezus Hashem we're going to see tremendous siyata d'shmai, tremendous hatzlocha. Maybe shall help him that the schus should continue to be meroimim to elevate us, and we'll see, Taka, as we heard, we'll see a different Suras HaChaim in Klal Yisrael. We'll see a Yid Shalom Aleichem will be dripping with Gemara. And instead of what's the latest news. You hear this, some other shtus v'hevel, people stand there and the mamash mefatv. Imagine seeing Yid standing outside a chasana and talking about the Gemara instead of who knows what shtus. There's no end to the dvar sicha b'teila that comes out of it because it doesn't. Imagine such a world. We can live to see such a world in our lifetime. Be'ez Hashem. The Eibishter's helping. We should be mispalel. The Eibishter knows that when we say Kiheim Chayenu, even with that deep in our hearts, all of us mean it with all of our souls. Should be zoich taksibich simetoyva good gebencht ya sach nachas and atzloche should be zoich to be as Mashiach tzedkein and binyan beis hamikdash meher b'yameinu amen.